Alright, hello again YouTube. Welcome once again to some more H3VR. Hopefully it's running fine now. My computer had a bit of a weird turn earlier. I don't know what happened to it, but I don't know if it just been on too long, because I've been in the habit of putting it on like hibernate or sleep overnight. But it was running very slow and sort of max memory usage, and I had a YouTube upload going up that just froze. Yeah, grenade still works. So, as said, I'm going to be away for the weekend while you guys are watching this, because I think the first one will actually go up on Friday, which is the day I'm setting off. So, I didn't want to do from the day it's going to be, but I'm already sort of waiting for a bit of feedback, because I've sort of finished the first pass on the big battleship. I'm kind of waiting on you guys to suggest anything, because there's some work needed doing. I can't immediately think of anything apart from adding sonar decoys. Help protect against torpedoes. The rest I could use you guys' help with. I am going to try a sort of slab of extra armor. So you've got like the main hull here, and like a little bit of girder frame, and then like a second layer here, like we've done with some of our other ships. That sort of buys them a little bit more survivability. So, for the moment, it is some more H3VR. And I think for the first one, we'll do a little bit more take and hold. It is very much standard mode. But I'll show off the slightly easier mode. And in terms of the recording, I can't get it quite at full screen for whatever reason. I can't get it to get rid of the bar at the top and bottom. I don't know what you guys are seeing, because I'm on the thing, just adjusting some settings quickly. So adjust the standing position to make sure I'm in the right place. And also check the time. Okay, because I don't have I can't see the screen, so I can't check the recording time. But oh, brain. Yes, so we're going to start with some of this. I'm going to start. So last time, and I'm going to try and remember to update the title, so it actually shows this. We showed off the classic loadout. It'll show what happens if you're a little newer to the game and you go for the beginner loadout. Or maybe just go through all of them gradually. There's sort of three main categories. But we're going to start with beginner Blake. We'll go for beginner Blake with this one. Yeah, I've got my usual settings. Usually have the AI on fairly smart mode, but also gives me a bit more health to sort of compensate a bit. I think all the bullet speed's realistic, but you have infinite ammo. I like to be somewhere between sort of fairly realistic and give myself a little bit of leeway. But you can do things like having limited ammo. I think we're on a loading screen at the moment. Yep, so it just looked frozen to you guys. But you can do things like limited ammo and that. It works well for Rotwiener, which I would still like to do. Yeah, I think that was my point. So Rotreader, not. Why have I got 2 health, but I can't spawn lock my pickaxe? What is going on there? Can I not spawn lock things? I can spawn lock. Why can't I spawn lock you? Are you different? Is it because you're a climbing axe? I do not know. Also, my hand position feels a bit wrong. Whoops. I think this is a 1911, this gun? M92FS. Not entirely sure. I am from England. I'm not a big gun person. I'll move hand off the trigger while I check. I'll look down the barrel. But yeah, so you might have noticed we didn't start with a revolver this time. We've got an actual handgun, which doesn't have light up sights. Although it does have it's either lit up or it's just painted red dot on the end of the scope, which is nice. On the end of the iron sights even. And yes, you know, it's actual magazine, more shots, probably about the same firepower, frankly. Although it doesn't have hollow points, so it actually might hit a little bit less hard. That's something I want to show off as well, the ammunition thing. Because we didn't get a chance to show that last time, because we didn't. Either I didn't find an ammunition station, or I forgot to actually use one if I did. Oh. He's got less armor. He's actually wearing like a jacket rather than. He survived the headshot though. The first one, at least. He's actually got less armor on. I didn't realise that was one of the things that changed. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so it'd actually be easier to hurt. I think this is just the one that. Yeah, just spawns. No, that spawned the. Is this the new Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to use those. We're going to use the hollow point. So we'll keep that. Now we'll just use the hollow points. Yeah, some guns you have to pull the mag out. Some you can just press a button and it will think it's because there's a magazine release. I think it's this thing. That's it, this little black thing here, I think. That's my guess. Do we want a rifle? No, we'll stick with a pistol. I can definitely hear guys over there somewhere, or are they ahead? I think they're ahead, actually. He, unfortunately for him, had not seen me. Ammo is not limited, so I can afford to do things like that. This is a slightly awkward area, so I'm glad we got this one first, because that means it shouldn't come up again. I think there are two like it. But I found more recently that taking cover a bit higher up sometimes helps a bit. By taking cover, I mean sort of just hiding a little bit. Let's use the... Tell you what, he might be a bit... What's happened there? Oh, I haven't pulled the thing back. The slide back. They might have weaker armor, but I think they actually have more health. Whoops. Oh, what? Yeah, as you might have just seen, they go into fairly good detail with the guns. I just pulled the slide back too far and ejected the round, like the real one will do. I basically manually triggered an ejection. Right, yeah, you can... Yeah, I was going to say, I think you can... That is new. I didn't used to think it worked like that. But yeah, I think you can... Hang on, if I go... Hang on. I'm just trying this because I didn't know this was a thing you could do. If I go... Okay. Anyway, that's interesting. And I can use that to... Use down on the pad to pull the other thing out. Yeah, my down... Controls on one hand is a little bit janky, not because of my actual hand, but because of the controller just being a little bit worn down, I think. Okay, he actually did die. He didn't surprise me by living longer than I thought he would. Give those handguns. We'll dual wield into the next shop. They're actually the same. Yeah, you can sort of dual wield, but it does take a little bit of setup. You do need two pistols that reload from the bottom, ideally. You actually dead? Thank you. Very self-explanatory. Right. Yes, shot. I guess we'll grab a pistol. Show off the dual wielding thing. Oh, it's exactly the same model, I think. That's good. Yeah, still the worst type of bullet, though. So, oh, if I do, I think down. No. Some of them you can lock the slide back, but I don't know what the button is for it. Yes, if you want to see how I usually do dual wielding in this game, obviously shooting fairly self-explanatory. What you then do, you eject, drop them, flick the rounds in like that, and there you go. Relatively quick reload for dual wielding. And I just dropped a bullet already. Plus one in the guns as well. They did an extra shot effectively. Grab the pick. Thank you. Right, forgot it's not locked. For some reason I can't lock it. Unless I can... No, I still can't... Definitely can't lock it. I don't know why. We'll say, oh, machine pistol, actually. We'll have that, or submachine gun. Oh, that's... Okay, that's better than the machine pistol by a long shot. Can I put... Right, I can't because I haven't left any space. Oh, where's the magazine list? Okay, so a World War II style one. It's loaded there. I don't want the safety on. That is the safety, actually. Now that I fire it and try it. Yeah, there isn't an actual button safety on this one at all. Yeah, this is a bit more like it. We didn't even get anything this big on the yesterday's run, or whatever it was. Wasn't yesterday, was it? Yeah. Oh my god, that flipping safety lock. It's not the first time that has screwed me over. Not on this gun specifically, but on guns like it. Yeah, ammo is unlimited. Unless there are enemies around, do not feel hesitant to waste a little extra to make sure they're dead. Unless you're going to let that happen. Oh my god, how many guys are there? Okay, that's fine. Let's just activate the thing. Wow. Sharp ice pick. Apparently. It's a running joke for the episode, isn't it? Doug throws... Local man throws ice pick in anger. Right. Check the radar, see if there's any more red dots. Right, going a little bit now. Again, aiming sight might look a bit weird because I'm aiming with the wrong eye. But I'm not dead, he's not dead. Okay, bye dude. There's someone behind me, I can hear him, let's go. Definitely dead. And you might have noticed the nodes have not updated as quickly. I think they've already moved on. They actually have easier node layouts with the more difficult to hit ones spawning later. Which is a bit of an overhaul because it did used to be a bit easier, this mode, but it wasn't that far off the standard loadout. So I think it's actually an improvement. I think considering this is meant to be easier for newer players, I think it is an actual overall improvement. No, in real life, you're not supposed to hold one of these like that. You'd probably drop it and possibly slap yourself in the face or shoot yourself, but... Okay, we're getting hardened. Maybe it is the same. But I'm pretty sure it's a bit easier at the very least. I think there's less of them. Right. I think there might be more shops. Maybe. Or maybe you get 3 at this point. I'm genuinely trying to remember. But it's definitely easier. There's less enemies spawning and the enemies have much worse armor. I'm definitely noticing that much. They'll be starting to get to ballistic masks at this point, I think. As well as normal body armor. I think the next one is start to get the faceplates. And then the last one they just have silly numbers. Bit A-teamish actually with all the uniforms everyone's wearing. Oh, some new ammo. Actually, it's a fresh mag. What do we get? I stand back a bit so it doesn't automatically override all the ammo I'm carrying. Yep, that's hollow points, and might actually be increased penetration rounds, I think, because they've got the silver. These are slight, I believe. I've got the right thing in my mind. These are increased power. Right, hollow points. Checking the time just quickly. Right. Oh, rifle. Yes, please. Health pickups. They do spawn occasionally. They're not completely disabled. They're just rare. Sniper rifle was not quite what I wanted there. Already a bit laden down. Ditch that. We've got loads of guns. Oh. It's probably not really the way we should be doing it. Nope, that's not the... If that's not the charging handle... Oh, it's there. Doy. Adjust this shoulder stock a little bit, but... God, that feels enormous, this rifle. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I forgot about. I completely forgot about this. So obviously, you know, aiming up and down or whatever, if you want a smooth aim, because obviously it's a little tricky to do. You are doing it in VR or whatever. It's not even a real gun in the way. If you hold the front trigger, it actually sort of smooths your movement a little bit. Which was literally designed for sniper rifles in game like this. They did that because they're like, yeah, we know the tracking on the motion things can be a little bit jank and whatnot. So yeah, really nice little feature they added. Safety's not off. Does help when I take the safety off. I take the scope off? No. lower the magnification? I can. It's a little easier to find targets in this sight because I struggle when it's at too high a magnification. Not my finest shooting, but not awful. Semi-auto rifle, I think. Could be another sniper. I think we're good. We'll try using the rifle for a bit. It's not rapid fire, but we've still got the SMG if we need that. There are, however, maps where this would be a lot better. Or there is another map, rather, and there's some community-made ones as well. Let's leave quickly and go to the next shop, because you can sometimes get extra money or health. So it's usually worth visiting every shop, every run, unless you're trying to do it for time. I suppose for score, I don't know in that case, but I'm never playing these for score. I'm playing it for the fun of it. Yep, didn't get you. I did stun him somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. No, we get full health. Yep. Right, where is it? What are you? I don't remember what this is. I think this is a, Oh, no, I do know what this is. This is good. Okay. That's not a gun. That's my laser sight. That's my thing. We don't have any mount points on the rifle, do we? That sucks. Have you got it? No, you haven't, because you're too old. You? Darn it. This will be good, but we'll need to find a gun for it, because this doesn't actually work until I put it on a gun. It's a laser sight. You know what a laser sight is. We're going to hold on to it there. Yes, we can use this now, however.
Override token found.
Yep, you can sell guns. If you can find one of those stations, you can actually sell your guns back and get a point for each, which is often worth it, actually. You sell your crummy starting stuff and then... Yep, despawn that guy. Yeah, look how big the bullets are compared to little pistol rounds we're shooting. That's why they're one-shotting them a lot of the time. Why they sound a lot meatier. Unintended with this game. Well, let's maybe delete mags in a sec as well, because that's probably starting to pile up. Load the round. Even I can snipe reasonably okay with that hold the fraud thing. Right. Yep, they're all gone. None of them kicking around. Oh, I tried to squat very slightly and the game lagged. Don't know what happened there. Ow, who's hitting? Oh, shoot. I thought, oh, he's down there. That's not a problem. There's a ladder. Forgot the ladder. You can literally just climb up and get me. Good thing I bought this thing out. I don't know how the game optimizes having all those magazines kicking around. Whether it's because I think it does turn the physics off on them when they're on the ground. Nope. Safety lock. Watch that safety lock, it'll mess you up. It's so... It must be the way I do it. I must be holding the gun too low or the wrong way. There might have been some... Obviously in real life it's easier to just hold it down a little bit, but... Yeah, that is a bit of a running issue. Hello. There. I didn't hit him very hard, but he did die. That will definitely make you drop your gun. There's a very good way to drop your weapon, I'm pretty sure. I think one of those might have penned the first guy and into the second. It certainly does simulate that. Right. That... that an assault rifle? I think that's an assault rifle. It'd be really good if that is an assault rifle. Assault rifle? Yes, I think it's a small assault rifle. Looking at this. I'll probably be replacing that. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay. That's a bit more like it. Right, so... the other thing we can do is... slot it onto the rail, like so. Come on, just line up. Just for the... Come on, gotta get that aesthetic. There we go, look at that. I'm assuming you guys can see that. I can't tell on my screen. I think so. I have to look over at the computer screen to double check on that. Yeah, cool. We've got a laser sight. We can now literally just point and shoot. We don't even need to look down the scope. Obviously, you can see why this was a useful upgrade to have. Okay, good. Definitely dead. That was every bullet. Slightly easier to load as well. Oh, game, come on. I don't have enough for that, but I'm sure I don't need to explain what that is. Actual rocket launcher. I will almost certainly just kill myself if I actually use that, but it would be cool. Oh boy. Didn't expect that to be the node room. I guess we're starting early. Might be nice to find some better ammo, but given no one's wearing armor yet. They're all still wearing jackets. I think it is a different node layout because I think we've seen stealth nodes by this point normally. Aren't we in 2 or 3 at this point? Aren't we in 3 or 4 even, I should say, at this point? Yeah, cover's not 100% solid either. You can shoot through it if you've got powerful enough rounds. And you can break it if you hit it enough times as well, or hit it hard enough. Yeah, it gets a lot easier once you get a decent gun. Not that we're not on easy mode anyway, but still. Not that we're on difficult mode anyway. Oh boy, searching for words is apparently hard in VR. I say, ignoring the fact I struggle with that anyway. Is he wearing a World War II helmet there? No, I'm not wrong. That was a bucket helmet, right? Is this meant to be like World War II, like... What are they called? Is it GIs, the American Infantry? I don't know. He was. He's totally wearing a bucket helmet. That's kind of cool. So I guess they're getting armor, but it's like older armor. Borrow this man's SMG. Man, that sounds feeble. Oh, he's not dead. And he's moved around to find me. I guess I should have expected that. But it's a single shot, so I don't overdo these. There's the last one. Smack myself in the face of ejected shell casings.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens found. Advance to next system.
We'll sprint down this way. Hello. There's an officer. Oh. Oh, that was pretty terrible. Oh, actually, that's something we could do. We're still loaded. I can take that off of there and put that in there. Sometimes magazines are compatible, but I don't believe this one's will be with the rifle. But yeah, you do sometimes actually get compatible magazines. So they look very similar. Might be worth a try, seeing if you can combine the two. You can see the overpen there, actually hitting both boxes. However, I saw something good here. Which might... Yeah, we're going to take that rather than another gun. That, I believe, is a silencer. It's empty. I didn't even realise that. Does that load? No. Okay, it was worth a try. It's not even the same size. That's a bit quieter now, and that means, I think I said this in the last episode, AI isn't going to immediately be able to tell where I was shooting from. They have got a little bit smarter. They're a bit better at detecting now when you're using it, but it's still a big heads up. He's dead. He's got a bit of a last minute spasm, but I'm pretty certain that one was dead. Right. Yet again. Why do you taunt me so... Gun sale. We're selling... What are we selling? We're selling the pistol. We're selling the pistol, we're buying a rocket launcher. I don't even care. We're buying a rocket launcher. Right. Oh. This might... Actually, is that actually... That might be an actual bazooka, I think, that one. Like the actual proper American... We'll sell the... No, we haven't even got the SMG anymore. This one where you reload it? I think it is. Yes. Do a quick test run. We get the drop on the zone. You have to remember to put it back manually because apparently it won't snap back, but... Yeah, I think that one caught him off guard. It's fair to say. I think every other guard in the area will have heard it. Ooh. Is there any cover down there? I'm just going to clear it quickly. There is not. It's hiding this far into the room, and... Where are they coming from? There we go. Cover cleared. Can't hide behind it. I think we didn't drop the bazooka. It's still there. Oh, that was a little close. But apparently still safe firing distance. Okay, so we can get a bit closer than I thought we could. Maybe the specific type is a bit less dangerous forward firing. I wonder if the over there thing is just a bit of dialogue or whether they actually... Because I know, again, he'd done a bit with the AI. I wonder if they're actually coordinating a little bit and they actually are doing like an AI alert. Like, hey, there's an enemy here. Come this way. I genuinely don't know. I can see an enemy marker down there. I no longer see that marker. I am Demolition Man. They break things. Repeatedly. One frame of a rocket heading towards your face and then you disappear. Ow. Yeah, that one hit me. That is my minimum range. Oh god, these. Okay, now we're getting a bit more difficult. Oh, he's got armor. He had an actual bit of a vest on. I got an actual bulletproof vest. I saw an enemy around the corner there. Right, yep. Where have you gone? Yeah, I can use that to steady that as well. Slightly larger magazines would be nice. Oh, we're done. We don't even need to. Yeah, why is the weapon spawning screen here? I don't know. Ooh. Victory rocket. Victory rocket. Don't know if we took damage or not there. But yeah, there you go. That's what a successful run looks like. So if you actually finish the run and don't die by rocketing yourself in the face, yeah, an end screen. I'm apparently ranked 1053. That's about normal for me. I tend to come in around the 1000 mark. I don't know how many players it's out of. You score a whole extra 0 ahead of me. Hang on. No, it's not much up. It's only about 300,000 up. I don't know what that actually means, but yes. Hopefully you've all enjoyed that. I'll maybe show off one of the different game modes for the next episode, and after that we'll do random, which should be fun. But yes, hopefully you've all enjoyed that, and until next time, goodbye.